Hi everybody, it's Kathy here and it is Sunday afternoon, so that means we're Scraplift Craftenooning another round this week with the amazing layout from Skifton. This is the one we're doing and you will be pleased with what other people are doing in this hop today, and I hope that you go and check them all out. So I am using this collection of papers here today from Plaids, and I am going to create my version of Ali's layout. So I'm going to start with this plaid on the bottom, and I absolutely love it. It's just gorgeous. I like a plaid. A plaid is really nice, and this one has got the colours that I like combined together. I have to apologise before we even go any further because you're going to hear Jack screeching in the background throughout. He's a bit vocal this morning. I don't know what is going on in his little world. So I do apologise if he screeches. Well, I'm just laying down my base using that double-sided tape, which you see I use Express-It tape, and I am putting it onto a 1-inch frame that I've cut from the orange board, and that's going to also make an appearance in the layout by matting my photos. So this is a little technique scrapbooking photographer taught me, where you just pull that tape a little bit as you're layering it down. This green here I'm going to cut into a 2.5-inch banner, which I will fishtail in a moment, and then I'm also doing this floral, and it's a very pretty floral. I don't often do pretty florals, but I do like this one. I'm also going to cut out 2 circles, so I'm using my Creative Memories circle cutter, and yes, I finally ordered the blades, so they should be here this week. I need new sharp blades. As you can see, I've had these since they were first done about 20 odd years ago, so they're a bit blunt now. It's time for new blades. I'm cutting in the fishtail, as I said, and I'm using my little scissors there just to cut them in. Now, there are lots of ways to cut in a fishtail. The quickest I've learnt from my friend is to fold it in half and then just cut the triangle from it. But you can do it using punches, you can use it doing dies. There's so many different ways of doing it. Now I'm just going to lay these up ready to layer onto the layout. As I said, this is going to be so pretty. It just comes together just nicely. I love the colours in it. And it is an easy layout, and I've stuck mainly to what Ali has done. I'm adding in these cuts here from my die cutting machine, and I am just adding them as a decorative corner in the opposite corners to the circle, just to give something extra to the layout and making it mine just that little bit. So I'm just going to layer that in and put them into the corners. Now that I've done that, I can start building the rest of the layout. Now I do not want all the circles down flat because I want to tuck things in underneath as well. So I'm just going to measure it up, make sure it all sits perfectly. I'm going to lay my circles down exactly as Ali has done on hers, in the same order, one under, one over, and that will help to build the layering in this layout. As I said, there are 11 of us that play in the Scraplift Crafternoon every week here on a Sunday. There are like amazing talented people. You need to check out that list, which I have linked down below, to go and see all of the interpretations of this layout. If all of us are playing, there are, as I said, 11. Tara, the paper snob, does an amazing job coordinating us every week. We do like to choose fellow creators who are on the rise and are providing inspiration. We have permission from them to use their layouts, which is always helpful, and we have a great time creating from their original layout and inspiring us to build our albums one layout at a time. So I have fussy cut those florals from that floral print that you saw, and I'm adding it in. And I have this sticker here that says today, because I'm putting in This Happy Life Today as my title. I'm tucking in some of those fussy cut flowers in behind the circles. I just wanted to build those +3 points a little bit more than just having the flat circle. And I am tucking in the flowers here and there that I fussy cut. and they are little and delicate, and it does add just perfectly to this layout. As I said, it is a pretty layout. So off screen I went and put them all down. I did put some foam tape under some of them to pop them up and give them dimension. I'm now adding in some sticker elements from the sticker sheet. There's butterflies and hearts, and I just wanted to build up those clusters a little bit more. And I just think it's very, very pretty how this has come together. Not that butterfly. Choose a different butterfly. That's better. It fits better to the cluster. And the final bit that I'm going to do is I'm going to add some faux stitching around the circle because it is a little bit flat. Probably could have stitched it by hand, but the faux stitching will do. And I've done it with a green pen so that it blends in with the layout and doesn't stand out so starkly. Then I just want to add in when this was, and it's my daughter and her husband, and this will go into their album. Now for finishing it off, I'm just going to add in a smattering of little heart stamps in the cluster areas so that there's just that scattering of little hearts. And I am putting down that strip there because I don't want to go onto the border. If I thought about it, I probably would have done all of that first, the stamping. But I just saw the stamp sitting on the side of my desk and I thought that would be perfect for this finishing off this layout. And I'm just putting those there in the 3 spots, and there is a couple of spots extra that I might just add the extra one heart just to bulk it up a little bit. And I do like how that's added that little bit extra to those clusters. Finishing off, I will use my Nuvo drops, of course, and I do have them in a a pumpkin yellow it is, and I'm just going to add clusters of 3. That's my visual triangle, allowing your eye to roam around the layout quite naturally. That's really important, I found, and keeping them small and close together, I find, helps to intensify that movement for the eye. When you spread them out with big gaps, I find that your eye just will tend to wander, whereas if I keep them nice and tight, the eye just naturally moves in. That's my way of using the Nuvos on a layout. So here you go. Here it is up close. There's lots of layers happening on here. I do love that plaid. It's beautiful. It's a soft springing type plaid, and I love how this has all come together. Thank you for watching today. I'm sure you're going to be inspired by all the players, as I've said. Hopefully I've heard a thumbs up from you. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out content quite regularly, especially on a Sunday when we do the Scraplift Crafternoon. This is my favourite hop of the week, and I just love all of the inspiration every single week. So thank you, Tara, once again for creating this group. I love it. Happy scrapping, everybody. One layout at a time, building your albums with your everyday history. Here's my next video, and I'll see you there real soon.